sarong yala kakam dalay lengan pet ngawan na ay ngimi nakari kadut kangap ngam syong klik tiap jing yarap ngan say pertay ay lakasap kabaday ngipun kijing duna jing e kibabun hab yaling ba ban o temen toy hab tray testa hab pentebet yala dia ban la jing mahap lakin hater peng ka jing em kabakyawat la sok rai kamet kataki kijat malaya labun ketahap kersoy ya kaman nyai sya hab kersiu ya men siem rang ba kamu marana kenya nga kamu nong bela be im jara ka poling ka ubarap jing snor jing star gi do berta ka jing shisha klem pep kalong banga de ukasi khun hin nyau trak ngan im ka jing em ka basyong nong rim hadin jat ki khawat ki kai tor ki nong rap ram ya ka jong ki wei sarong ya ka jong la jong habit nuksa ni kiri nong wei kin tiu yi ki jong la jong am thap ya ka nam gas pa perthei ban pin phalang rong khong em ngi bu ram ya ka jong ki wei ngi kin tiu yi ki jong la jong bu ram ya ka jong ki wei sarong ya ka jong la jong habit nuksa ni kiri nong wei kin tiu yi ki jong la jong am thap ya ka nam gas pa perthei ban pin phalang rong khong em ngi bu ram ya ka jong ki wei ngi kin tiu yi ki jong la jong kin tiu ya la ki jong kasur kapur ngin ya kan pham yi tor ngi orman la sen jam ngin ya yeng lang ngin om keran phalor ngin pli ki jong la jong halor jela bakanon kerdan badan kam kersan lang bakaran san kan nom yang klem tiang kersan ngin jam kom hakulong yeng ko wei ni praban sen shar om dei kus nam kan sawan hadin ka jing smoret ia yau pat rempei kam ram jing ya ujong pen bun kam ngin om sakut hang ni purus kam sarong i don nong tho kom su tham ngin pen sanam om bam kum kun tham uparu boy war kan riam ling nam bat umaram i deina ka juna upat kasi bayar ngin ya tha ngin ya ai tilang menta ya upara do parasnam jing ya telingin bat ko mensuang i bat ya ka wat kesti renti knam ram ya ka jong ki wei sarong ya ka jong la jong habit nuksa ni kiri nong wei kin tiu yi ki jong la jong am thap ya ka nam gas pa perthei kan pen phalang rong khong em ngi bu ram ya ka jong ki wei ngi kin tiu yi ki jong la jong bu ram ya ka jong ki wei sarong ya ka jong la jong habit nuksa ni kiri nong wei kin tiu yi ki jong la jong am thap ya ka nam gas pa perthei kan pen phalang rong khong em ngi bu ram ya ka jong ki wei ngi kin tiu yi ki jong la jong
Bat kiranap kisit tiu kiskut Sembreng bat kimrat ya pagi kin ut Kiriat ki bajeliu kisat ki bajrong Waduh ki bajai jai rupa ki ay
Sanga ibagin all light but you ain't on You know how no been wonder you can't see you boom Ribla to dark as bar ribla to dark as yar Ribala mang terbang basandor
Babun belagi klau bala kentang Jiking kit ki bajrong ki lumba kenjang Ishnong ki basu bajing kot ki dangbat Ki sojong karam el sao ayam ki ay
Sanga ibagin all light but you ain't on You know how no been wonder you can't see you boom Ribla to dark as bar ribla to dark as yar Ribala mang terbang basandor
आपका सुमंगत पर एक एपीएसआर लीड होल्डर एक बिगोल्डर ada rangno coba 14 आप सुमंगत जय श्रीमान Semangat! Bagus! Cus! Santrigat Keraru! Bat bagigat! Lantur!
Panitia saya itu aman. Hari yang tiada ini nak janma, bukan cak kalau dia. Wah, dah pelik. Ini balon ni.
Good evening, one and all. Kindly be seated. Thank you so very much. It's an honor and privilege to have in our midst our chief guest, the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, the guest of honor, Shri Snya Balangdar, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Preston Tensong, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Meghalaya, a special guest, Dr. Mezel Amprin Lingno, Minister of Information and Public Relations, His Excellency, our special guest, Mr. Sardar Mirza Yusupovich Rustambayev, Ambassador to India, Embassy of Republic of Uzbekistan, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, it's a wonderful day as we congregate to celebrate the 53rd anniversary of Statehood Day celebrations of our beloved state, Meghalaya, here at the District Library, Jowai. First and foremost, I humbly request our chief guest, the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, sir, if you could kindly grace the stage together with the guest of honor, Shri Snya Balangdar and Shri Preston Tensong, the Honorable Deputy Chief Ministers of Meghalaya. Special guest, Dr. Mezel Amprin Lingdo, Minister of Information and Public Relations, His Excellency, Mr. Sardar M. Rustambayev, Ambassador to India, Embassy of Republic of Uzbekistan. I would request Shri Frederick Roy Kharkongor, IAS, Principal Secretary to the Government of Meghalaya, Arts and Culture Department, Shri Frederick M. Dobb, IAS, Secretary Arts and Culture, Shri B.S. Solia, IAS, Deputy Commissioner, West Jantia Hills, Shri I. Majao, Director, Arts and Culture. I beg your pardon, Shri D.P. Walang, the Chief Secretary to the Government of Meghalaya. I beg your pardon. And of course, Shri M.S. Sama, Director of Information and Public Relations, and a representative of the Shillong Chamber Choir. And Sir, Minister A.T. Mondal, and a local MLA of Jowai. Forgive me. After this, our esteemed guests will take their seats and I will brief about the anthem. Then we will have the launch of the Meghalaya State Anthem music video. I request the Honorable Chief Minister, our Chief Guest, to release the anthem.
It is with great pride and happiness that I would like to take this moment to officially release the Meghalaya State Anthem. Thank you.
I request our chief guest, our guest of honor, special guests, and all the guests, esteemed guests, to kindly take your seats. Before launching of the state anthem music video, here is the background note on the state anthem. The Department of Arts and Culture was entrusted with the task of orchestrating the Meghalaya State Anthem. Accordingly, the revised Meghalaya State Anthem was approved by the Honorable Chief Minister and the Cabinet on January 15, 2025. The State Anthem is universal. The sound, lyrics, rhythm, melody is based on simple harmony and imbued with overall appeal for all citizens while injecting anthemic elements and universal relevancy. The anthem is composed taking into account the indigenous identity of the state, its shared identities, shared gifts, shared ownerships, shared past, present, and future, paying tribute and homage to our sacred land on a pan-Meghalaya basis. The melody is suffused with the indigenous elements and instruments that cuts across and appeals to all the communities of the state. Equitable lyrical representation and equal lyrical and creative space for communities is embodied in the anthem, encompassing both eastern and western regions of the state. The lyrics reflect the essence and the timeless, eternal, and inherent values of the state with a view to instill pride and to motivate the citizens to aspire for excellence in all domains. Overall, the state anthem attempts to be widely representational at all levels. It has been crafted to enable all its citizens to identify with its essence easily. Its base melody was written by Padma Shri Neil Nonkanri and the Shillong Chamber Choir. Indigenous elements were contributed by Somersault. Additional lyrical inputs by Paul Lingdo, Minister in Charge and Department of Arts and Culture officials. Garo lyrics penned by Srimati Iris Ingti and Garo instrumentation by Nok Pante, and the choral voices were rendered by the Shillong Chamber Choir. The revised Meghalaya State Anthem is befittingly being unveiled and launched on the occasion of Meghalaya Day 2025 and the inauguration of Meghalaya Day 2025. I would request our Chief Guest, the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Sri Conrad K. Sangma, to kindly launch the State Anthem. I would request the guest of honor, special guests, ladies and gentlemen, to rise for the State Anthem. We now will have the welcome speech to be delivered by Shri B.S. Solia, IAS, Deputy Commissioner, West Yantia Hills District.
A very good afternoon to one and all, and a very happy 53rd anniversary of our statehood. I am honored and privileged to deliver the welcome address, and at the very outset, I would like to welcome our Honorable Chief Guest for today's program, our Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Sri Conrad K. Sangma. I welcome Sri Preston Tensong, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister. I welcome Sri Snya Bhalang Dhar, our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister. I welcome Dr. Maisel Ampurin Lingdo, Minister, Information and Public Relations. I welcome Sri Kamingwan Mbon, who is the Minister of Food and Civil Supplies, Sri A.T. Mandal, Minister of Power. I also welcome MLAs, Sri Sanjay Sangma, Sri Wailat Miki Shilla, and the other MLAs also. Welcome you, sirs. Welcome all to this program. I take this opportunity also to welcome the His Excellency, Mr. Sardar Mirzayu Govich Rustambayev, the Ambassador to India from the Embassy of the Republic of Uzbekistan, and his Attaché, Defense Attaché, Mr. Rustam. I take this opportunity also to welcome our respected Chief Secretary, Shri D.P. Walang, who's in our midst, Additional Chief Secretary, Dr. Shakil P. Ahmed, Principal Secretary, Shri F.R. Kharkungor. I welcome all the officials and officers from the state and of the district too, who have assembled here together with the staffs and everybody else. A special welcome to the awardees of the Meghalaya Day Excellence Awards. They are here. I welcome all of you. I welcome the various religious leaders who are assembled here of various faiths and denominations. Ki Waheshlong, all of them. I welcome you all. I welcome the media, the press, the people who have had a hand in preparation for this day as we celebrate this momentous occasion, as we've crossed yet another year, as we are looking forward for the 54th anniversary of statehood next year. Once again, I place my welcome to all of us gathered here, and again, a happy and blessed Meghalaya Day again to all each of us. Kublai Shejarmo.
Thank you, sir, for your welcoming note. Ladies and gentlemen, now we'll be having a cultural item, a dance of all the three loving tribes of the state of Meghalaya, celebrating friendship, peace, camaraderie, and brotherhood. We now have for you the cultural item from the three tribes of our beloved state, Meghalaya. Thank you so much for this beautiful dance of our beloved state. I think they deserve a round of applause, especially for those little boys, very talented. I knew they said something very rhythmic. We couldn't read, but it's something beautiful, and it sends a strong message of brotherhood, camaraderie, and peace. Ladies and gentlemen, right now we will be having the felicitation of our esteemed chief guest, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, the guest of honor, Shri Snia Balangdar, and Shri Preston Tensong, the Honorable Deputy Chief Ministers of Meghalaya. Our special guest, Dr. Mazel Amprin Lingdo, Minister of Information and Public Relations, His Excellency Mr. Sardar Mirza Yuspovich Rustombayev, Ambassador to India, Embassy of Republic of Uzbekistan. I request Shri B.S. Solia, IES Deputy Commissioner, West Jatias District, and Shri M.S. Sangma, MCS, Director of Information and Public Relations, to do the honors. Thank you very much. We also welcome in our midst Ba Sir Nujorki Sungo and Ba Lakmen Rimboy. Ladies and gentlemen, for the keynote address, I humbly request Shri D.P. Walang, IAS Chief Secretary to the Government of Meghalaya.
Thank you. Very good afternoon to all of you, and at the outset I wish all of you a very happy Meghalaya Day. Professor G.G. Swell famously described our state as, I quote, a patch of beauty where the clouds embrace the hills and nature sings its most enchanting melodies, unquote. This quote captures the essence of Meghalaya's stunning landscapes and the harmonious relationship between its natural beauty and cultural richness. It reflects the deep admiration for the state's picturesque scenery and its vibrant ecosystem. Honorable Chief Minister Shri Conrad K. Sangma, who's the chief guest in the 53rd Foundation Day of the state today, Deputy Chief Minister Ba Preston Tensong, Ma Singaphalang Dhar, our special guest Kong Amprin Mazel Lingdo, Minister of IPR, and His Excellency, the Ambassador to the Republic of Uzbekistan, Mr. Sardar Rustombayev, our honorable ministers who are present here, Shri A.T. Mandal, Shri Coming Mun, and also the MLAs who are here, Ma Lakman Rimboy, Nujarki Sungo, and the local MLA, Ba Wailat Chilla. Officers of the state, all the awardees who are present here this afternoon, ladies, gentlemen. Today we gather here to celebrate Meghalaya Day, a momentous occasion that marks the journey of our beloved state since its birth on January 21st, 1972. The day is just not a commemoration, it is a celebration of our identity, our aspirations, and the sacrifices made by countless individuals who brought and fought for our rights and recognition. As we reflect on our past, particularly the Hill State movement, we must honor the contributions of our leaders and envision a brighter future for Meghalaya. The Hill State movement was ignited by a profound desire for autonomy and the preservation of our unique cultural heritage. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, the people of Meghalaya rallied together to assert their identity and seek autonomy. It was a time of awakening where the voices of our indigenous tribes grew stronger, demanding the rightful place in the annals of history. I take this opportunity of recalling the contribution of late Captain W.A. Sangma, B.B. Lingdaw, Hoping Stone Lingdaw, Martin Narayan Majau, P.A. Sangma, Edwin Bare, Mavis Dunn, Gigi Swell, amongst the luminaries who fought for our hill state. Among the many leaders who emerged during this transformative period, Captain Sangma stands out as one of the major guiding light. As the first Chief Minister of Meghalaya, he embodied the spirit and aspirations of our people. His commitment to the cause of a separate state was unwavering, and he eloquently articulated our dreams of self-governance. Captain Sangma once said, I quote, "The strength of our community lies in the unity and the recognition of its identity," unquote. His words resonate with us today, reminding us that our unity is the greatest asset. Another prominent figure in our movement was late B.B. Lingdaw, whose passion for the rights of Khasi, Jaintia, and Garo people were unparalleled. He mobilized the youth and inspired them to take pride in their heritage. As we reflect on the sacrifices made by the leaders and activists of the Hill State movement, we must also recognize the contribution of ordinary citizens, the students, the women, the community leaders who stood resolutely for our cause. Their courage and determination paved the way for the recognition of our rights and the establishment of Meghalaya as a separate state today. Today we honor them, for they taught us that the change is possible when we unite for a common purpose. To forge a path forward from today, we must prioritize various sectors in the area of development. Our youths, let us remember, is our greatest asset and treasure, and investing in their education, investing in skills will empower them to contribute meaningfully to the economy. As Nelson Mandela once said, I quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can change the world," unquote. By equipping our youth with knowledge and skills, we can create a generation of leaders who we will carry out our dreams in the future. We must also ensure and embrace sustainable development as a guiding principle for our state, as it is blessed with natural resources, and we have to ensure that their exploitation does not come at the cost of our environment. The earth provides enough to satisfy every man's needs, but not every man's greeds. The words of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation. As we look to the future, we must also foster a culture of inclusivity and unity among our diverse communities. Meghalaya is home to various tribes, each with its own unique customs and traditions. Embracing the diversity while promoting a sense of belonging is essential for strengthening our social fabric. We must work together to address issues of inequality and ensure that every citizen feels valued and represented. In diversity, there is beauty. In diversity, there is strength. Let us celebrate our differences and unite for the common good. In conclusion, as we celebrate Meghalaya Day today, let us remember the struggles of our past and honor the contribution of our leaders and citizens. The journey ahead may be tough and may be fraught with challenges, but together we can overcome any obstacle. Let us unite in our efforts to build a prosperous, inclusive, and sustainable Meghalaya. Congratulations to all the Meghalaya Day Award winners, the 3 of them. Congratulations to the Governor's Police Medal Awards, and also congratulations to all the Meghalaya Day Excellence Awards, which we are going to announce and which we are going to distribute today. May the spirit of our ancestors guide us, and may the dreams of our youth inspire us as we forge ahead into a future filled with hope and promise. Together, let us create a Meghalaya that we can all be proud of, a state where our culture flourishes, our economy thrives, and our people live in harmony. Thank you. Happy Meghalaya Day. Kublai Mitela. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for the keynote address. And now for the mandatory Meghalaya Day Awards and Governor's Police Medals announcement. The Governor of Meghalaya is pleased to award the Meghalaya Governor's Police Medal for outstanding service to police officers or personnel. Shri Billy Graham Armarak, MPS, Superintendent of Police, Western Range Tura. Shri Mac Joel Marngar, MPS, Deputy Superintendent of Police, Traffic East Khasi Hills. Miss Priyanka W. Sangma, MPS, Additional Superintendent of Police, West Garo Hills, Tura. Shri Banyai Tailang G. Dingan, MPS, Additional SP, East Janti Hills District, Kliriat. Inspector Johnny F. Thank you, SB Headquarters, Meghalaya, Shillong. WPI Pushpa Chetri, Office of the Commandant of 5th Battalion, Vikas Puri, New Delhi. UBSI Bekash Gurung, East Khasi Hills, DF attached to Police Headquarters as IC Confidential Branch. UBSI Rovio Nongrum, South Garo Hills, DF. UBSI Arki Dalang Watlang, East Khasi Hills, DF in charge of Pasture Beat House. Havildar Sebrian Linkhoi, Officer of the Commandant 5th MLP Battalion, Vikas Puri, New Delhi. WPU LNK Sengtera Ke Sangma, 2nd MLP Battalion, Goragre Training Branch. ABC Kofi Albert Pathao, Police Training School, Umran Riboy. Shri Tapash Barwa, MPRO, Headquarters, Gofling, Shillong. Shri Frankie Marwin, Shillong Fire Station. The Governor of Meghalaya is pleased to award the Chief Minister's Police Medal for outstanding service to the police officers or personnel. Shri Vikash Kumar, IPS, Superintendent of Police, Southwest Garo Hills. Shri Spear Singh Paslin, MPS, Deputy SP Headquarters, East Janti Hills, Kliriat. Shrimati Balchi K. Marak, MPS, Deputy SP, Western Range, Tura. Inspector Baya Lamprang Wanswet, Inspector CID Organization. WPI Balsime Marak, Crime Branch Police Station, ER East Khasi Hills Region. WPSI Barilang Mautho, Kliriat Checkpost. WPSI Repsina N. Sangma, Attached Officer Gaspara Police Station. Havildar Anthem R. Marak, Record Branch Office at the Commandant 2nd MLP Battalion, Gora Grey. Havildar Riswin Kurba, 1st MLP Battalion, Mauyong Shillong. Neg Dijen CH Hazarika, Police Reserve Tura. BNC Krishna Hajong, BN Headquarters EPTC. FOL Krodilson Sangma Police Reserve Tura. The Governor of Meghalaya is pleased to award the Chief Minister's Disaster Response Medal for outstanding service to the officers or personnel. Shri P.H. Khongsngi, Commandant Border Wing Home Guards Battalion Shillong. Shri Sepi C.R. Sangma, Divisional Commandant Home Guards William Nagar. Shri B. Sakha, 2nd IC Border Wing Home Guards Battalion Shillong. Last but not the least, Leading Fireman Delbo Mitre Lamare, Leading Fireman Biswajit G. Sangma, Fireman Wanli Potmi, and Fireman Adrian M. Sangma of the Fire and Emergency Service, Meghalaya. Can we have a round of applause for these brave hearts of our state? And now for the most important part of this gathering right here, I would request our special guest, His Excellency, Mr. Sardor Mirza Yusupovich Rustambayev, the Ambassador to India, Embassy of Republic of Uzbekistan, to deliver his speech. Sir.
Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Chief Deputy Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. First of all, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the government of Meghalaya and, of course, especially to Honorable Chief Minister, His Excellency Shri Conrad K. Sagma, and of course, Principal Secretary, His Excellency Shri Frederick Roy Harkongor, and other organizers for the opportunity to be a part of these celebrations, and of course for the warm hospitality of Meghalaya. It is an immense privilege for me as an ambassador of Uzbekistan to be present today to celebrate this momentous occasion, the 53rd anniversary of Meghalaya's statehood. This is my second time in this beautiful state of Meghalaya, and I already feel home here. And the warm hospitality of Meghalayan people, of course, is truly heartwarming. I had the privilege of visiting all three regions of Meghalaya, of this remarkable state, that is Khasi Hills, Jante Hills, and of course Garo Hills. This has allowed me to deeply appreciate the unique cultural tapestry and incredible diversity that Meghalaya proudly showcases. I was deeply moved by the Meghalaya State Anthem, which was just performed. The inclusion of Khasi, Garo, and Nar languages beautifully reflects the state's rich linguistic and cultural diversity. It is a powerful symbol of unity, of true unity and inclusivity for all the people of Meghalaya. On behalf of my government and the people, I extend our warmest congratulations to the people of Meghalaya on this significant milestone. My country, Uzbekistan, is the most popular country in Central Asia, which also boasts a very rich history dating back millennia. We are renowned for our ancient civilization, famous cities like Samarkand and Bukhara. We are renowned to be one of the crucial parts of the Silk Road and the Spice Route, which connected East and West, North and South, fostering cultural exchange and innovation. You will find echoes of this historical legacy in our magnificent architecture, our vibrant arts and crafts, and deeply rooted traditions of hospitality and respect for elderly people. Values, of course, I'm certain will resonate deeply with the people of Meghalaya. Just as Meghalaya is a melting pot of diverse cultures, Uzbekistan is also a home to various ethnicities and languages. We cherish our cultural heritage while embracing modernity and progress. We believe in power of dialogue and cooperation. We are committing to building bridges of friendship and understanding with people across the globe. And I'm hoping and confident that the spirit of cooperation and shared values that bind our two nations will continue to flourish. Uzbekistan, of course, deeply values its friendship with India and admires the remarkable progress that India as a whole and Meghalaya in particular has achieved during its independence, and especially in the last 53 years. We are particularly impressed by the hard work you have done to build strong foundation in education, healthcare, infrastructure, and you of course have managed to preserve your rich and unique cultural heritage, arts, customs and traditions. You have embraced progress while cherishing your roots, a delicate balance that defines your identity. Today, Meghalaya, the abode of the clouds, has not only captivated the world with its breathtaking, truly breathtaking landscapes, but also with a rich tapestry of cultures, traditions, and indomitable spirit of its people. We must also acknowledge the contribution of many unsung heroes who have made Meghalaya what it is today. From dedicated teachers, builders, police workers, policemen as was just mentioned, military, doctors, environmental activists, community leaders. Their tireless efforts that have shaped the lives of countless Meghalayan citizens. Uzbekistan is committed to strengthening our ties with India, including fostering cultural exchanges, tourism, promoting trade and investment, and collaborating in the areas of mutual interest. We believe that Meghalaya, with its unique strength, can play a crucial role in further enhancing our bilateral relations. And of course, we are delighted to use this opportunity to invite all of you, each and every citizen of Meghalaya, to visit our beautiful country. We would be honored to showcase our rich cultural heritage, our vibrant cities, our warm hospitality, and I believe it will further promote our bilateral ties and strengthen our connections between our two regions and foster a deeper understanding and appreciation of each other's cultures. In the conclusion, I would like to wish to the people of Meghalaya all the success and prosperity for the years to come. Long live Meghalaya, long live Uzbekistan, long live our eternal friendship. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those encouraging words, and we are happy to have in our midst your esteemed presence here at the District Library Jowai, celebrating the 53rd anniversary of Statehood Day celebrations of 2025, our beloved state, Meghalaya. We now have a cultural item. It will be a song to be rendered by Tengnang Sangma, a very dynamic, talented youth from the Garo Hills. He's here to present his song. I request Tengnang to be on stage, and can you give him a round of applause as a moral support for this talented youth. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. The title of the song that I'll be singing is Ahoya. So Ahoya is basically a word that the Garo community chants when there is either a victory or in celebration. And the song is all about the convergence between the Khasi, Jaintia, and the Garos, and how these communities take pride in their own beautiful land. So that's the reason why this song is called Ahoya. Askirong birong nabajo Jawa saljong chirong sopajo Da'alan man Lungi jaku doreng-reng Aganaman rung sejak kup semendal bibal sing asal chado mung wul mandi biba mungandel chirani semsang mukani mau senram balwani balpakram chirani semsang romni nartia balwani balpakram nameda ke chandra matu yanang ramani belo Thank you.
Thank you, Teng Nang, for this beautiful song. Ladies and gentlemen, now I request our special guest, Dr. Maisel Amperine Lingdo, Minister of Information and Public Relations, to deliver her speech.
A very, very good afternoon to one and all. On this joyous occasion, I extend my warm greetings to the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Mr. Conrad K. Sangma, my Honorable Deputy Chief Ministers, both Mr. Ngau Halang as well as Mr. Preston Tensong, Cabinet colleagues, distinguished guests. I also welcome His Excellency, Mr. S. Mirza Rustamvey, the Ambassador of India, Embassy of Republic of Uzbekistan. Distinguished guests, friends, citizens of the state of Meghalaya. With the permission of the Honorable Chief Minister, may I please deliver my speech in Khasi, sir. Hakani kasngi kabangya lumlang menlek kemen. Hakane kasngi kaba ngirakhe ya kaba dap sanpo lais nem kane kajala kaba eat kajongi kata kasngi kabangi khod ka statehood day kane kasngi kamdei tang kasngi kabangi shurakhe ban shupen kan mau rengi kan mau ru ya ka history baro kabalawalam yangi shakini ki lai sanpo lai tali ki snem ki bala ayingi shibon ki jing mentoy ya kamenor kamenta bat kalaway mentakasngi ngidairu banbo jing mod kerpang ya kata kajing ya lenti jong ginong yalam jongi baro ki bala dep ken mau da kinong kren hakmat jonga man ayangi ya kan ka lengko snem san pulai jong kani ka jella ka bait ka jongi ka balaya shibon ki maumer bad ka balala ban pen i ki nong shong snong bangi dei kawai kari ka bala kerku ki blai haus nem shi hajar arhoi khandai bunyo kani ka jella ka baki ong ka Meghalaya lani kari ka bakdub ya ki lo ngiyo ya kani ka jella da ka jing trai shitom ka baklem pen mi ka weiru ka drop lani ka sembo jong ka snam ni ai kuble ye ki baro ki klakawat ki klakari ki lo plong yengi kumbangi long mentamane kane gari kari ka balar sensar dau pat ba naka bentau pat ba bad nga kermen ba mapi baro ki nong song snong pidon hakaway ka jingmon kam dei tang kari jonga rei ka dei kari lang jongi baro kita kijing ya tainia lemba kasuk kesan kata ka jing bam shong thad jong kita kinong ya sad na kabanta kari ka jongi ki freedom fighters ki jongi ngilala banwan lam ya kane ka jing pen shisha ya ka jela ba e jongi ka jela Meghalaya ngasngong bakari ka jongi kam dei tang ka jela rei ka dei ru kata ka than kerpang ya kita ki rukom im ki rukom syat ki rukom ruai ka rukom niam ka rukom perkhat ka rukom perdan kabala kenthop lang ya baro kini ki tribe lani ki kenhon sensar lade jong kita ki lai teli ki kenhon shong snong ki khasi ki jantia pan ki garo pat hakani kapor ngidai ru ban kan mau bangin kedup bangin burom bangin mane ya kameram au kabala ayangi ka cingker khu kerhai ban ngidai ban shim ya karai hakani ka sanpulai snem jong ka jing dap sanpulai snem ka jela ka jongi ka we karai ngin burom ya kameram au bat ngin ri kendong ya kane kameram au bakan long ka jingker khulem ya ka lasai bat ki pateng ki banwan kari jongi kadai kari kabalayat lemba ki bobon ki momer hakini ki san paulai teli ki snem bat ngadon kam kum kata ka menteri bala jet upat ba man pen kan mau yangi bangilakeu hakapuli kaputi ngilakeu ru hakanang ka start ka tip bat ngilong ki badan bok badang hakini ki tayau ka baladem i honorable chief minister bat kinong yalam jongi baro kilaya lechathe shapok garu hills ban play ya kata ka thmei puli nongba university kabangi khot ka captain Williamson Sangma University ngimdei ban klet baka jela ka jong phi ka jonga kan yai kan mau kan ri kan dong kan penhe pensan bat kan penim ya ka rep karyang unong rep udei ubot nam jong ka jela ka jongi but u chief minister ki deputy chief ministers but mangi baro ki menteri jong kan ka sarkar ki MLA jong kan ka sarkar ngin ra ya unong rep hak matam haka perkhat perdan ban pen keu ya ke emlang kasalang ngilala ru bangin keu hakata kalet wan jngok kai jong ki pat ba om tang naka riba it ke jongi nrai na ki ri satlak ka pertai to ma phi baro ki nong song snong ki badon benta haka tourism kan mau kawai bo akmat ya ka jinglong ka jingman jong ka jaj penriu ka si jantiagaro ngidai ka jaj penriu ka baburom mar keliang ngidai ka jaj penriu ka bapenne ya ka khot ka suba ban ngin pen i ya ka pertai lemba ka tourism ba watla ka sarkar ka mang bat ka bay ya ka ta ka senyang ka badon kam ma phi manga ki bayo benta ya kata ka senyang ngin pen keu ya ka tourism ne ka jngok perthai na ka benta ban penmi ki kam ki jam ya baro lang ki nong song snong ngasngau ba ka kot ka khya ka dei ka wei ka temmei ka ba hak matam jong ka jela ka ba it ki jongi ngi ai ngo you honorable chief minister ya ki deputy chief ministers jongi ki menteri baro bat ki officers ki bapet bakata ka kot ka khya kan ri kan kendo ya phi ha ki dong ki snong ki snat ki bapishong ngin trai shitong ban pen bahaya ki sub centers jongi shi hajar ngo ya ki village health communities ki jongi ma phi ki nong sensar snong ki daloi bat ki wei ki reu shimet ni ki reu kon hon ki bayarap ya ka sarkar man pen poi ya ka kot ka kya sab baro ki skim skilong ki bakerhai ngitmu bat ngin rei shitom kum kejela ngi shem ya kane kasmai ha kane kasngi kabangi rakhe ya kane ka lengko snem ka san pulai ngin persyang katlai kalai man pet boma pi ki nong snong pinum hap seu bat bay ya ka tingka ba pin hap ban poi ha ki jing e ha ka yeng kasem ha baban ka pang ka shitom ngilala ru ban le shibon ki kam ha ka lenti ka sengkien ka surok pilayo i ki jing itanat jong ki lenti ki sengkien ki surok jong i baro ban ngatarai dan kocho ka wei kata kasnong kasnat kabak ka surok kampoi ladadang sap teng katu kat ni kani ka sarkar ka aya pi ki nong song snong jong ka jela ya ka kular balada pi ya bet ma pi lada pi ya ai mons ngobha ya ka jaka ka puta ka jong pi iba presto ni deputy CM ibat pet ya ka roads chief minister ba e jong ni ngin ya le kat bala ban pet ba iwei pa iwei isnong pim sa din bat pim shong klem lenti singkin kawai ka bakta ya ka sarkar jungi hakani ka snem bangi rakhe ya ka lengkho snem ka basan pulai kata ka long ka jing pang ka dot not bar ka jing sim kya jungi kum ka sarkar ban ya le persya ya ka jing di jong ki jing di ki boper ki bopen sneu ya ka imlang ka salang u drugs ka kiat but ki wei ki substance abuse tonget bau honorable chief minister jongi rangkat bat ka kenhon menteri ke jong u haka jing yarap bat trai langkin paro ki dekat nong trai sarkar ka jing yalam jong i chief secretary jongi ngin fight ngin le persya ya une u drugs bat ka dream ka badai ka project ka batemai pila manam song tho kum ginong song snong rei ngidon ka plan to ailem yangi ka kti ka diang ka kti ka mon ka jongpi bangin rat ding khong yau niu nong shon uba penyap ya ka imlang ka salang ngasong tho bakidang bon kita ki jing don kam ya ki nong shong snong yaisha pensngau haba piyo i ka sarkar jongpi ka bapi pila walam bat pila jet lembaga election rei ngin persyang ban penpoi ya ka roi ka par lembaki skim ki baper ma pi ki konsamla ma pi kita ki self help groups pi ki batip ya ka jing yo ka jong pi na ka sarkar to riken dong ya kani but hakane ka sngi bangi rake kane ka sngi dap lungko snem jong ka jing long jella ka jongi ngin ya risa ngin ya kemen lang bat ngin ya treshi tom ba kat nang mi usnem ka jela jongi kanang ya chaprang ngi rakhe ya kane ka sngi bat ngi kwa banyo i ya ka tei ka lawai ka basai bon ki plan jong chief minister ki deputy chief ministers bat ki konhon menteri ki lapan simpor ngi pan na phi ngi kerpat red na phi ki nong song snong tos ngau bahaya syak bat ngen bakane ka sarkar kan trai ya ka kam bala bahaya ka bat kan le shitom compare la don kita ki jing keno ne ki jing dom ne ki jing bom sung tu ngi kermen bakum bangilong kari ka ba e ka jing suk da kane ka jing suk tongin ya teli ki kasi ki jantia ki garo ban nginum klet ya kane ka telong jong ka jing ya te soskular jongi hapdeng jongi kom ka jela Meghalaya ngidei ban kan mau ya baro kita kinong yalam kinong kren haswa jonga bat hadien jonga ken mau e ya ki baro bat ladang iklet no ya noru hakata ka jing ai kerteng ne ai nam to tip mapi kinong yalam ka jantia hills ru kila ai ya la ka jong ka senyang ban yo ya ka ne ka jela ka ba e ka jongi ngada ai ka jing kublei ka bakerpang ya ki pulit but baro ki officers ki balayo ya ka kusnam jukim takasni nakaliang ka jongi ka jela ka kusnam ka long ka baritam ka jing ito jongi ya ka jing senyang ka bakraw ka jongpi ya baro ki klawat ki pulit ki balado ya la ka jong ka jing em ban ya da ya ka ri ya ka jela la jong ya pi ki kme ki pa jong ki to ki balado itu ki mensim to shim bakane ka dei ka jing ai kublei nakaliang ka sarkar sya iwei pa iwei ita ibado ya ka mensim ka jong pi hakapor bopi kelon pat IT len lade nakabanta ka jing ba ka jing mian ka jing ya dai ya ka ribat ka chat benriu nga ai hakakten ka bakhat do ya pi baro kito ki badan ha Jowai ki badan ha kiwei ki benta jong ka jela lemba ki lat pathai khupar ki media ki jongi kasngi statehood de ka bakmen ka basuk ka bakarku hapadeng baro ki jing ang no jongi ngidem krup hakman ka burom ko jong ublei ngilong ki ba ito yu ublei ngi ito ya kiniam baro khot pi kaniam kat bakot ngi ai kublei bat ngi ngej ba ublei un kerku kerdo ya ngi hakane kasngi kabangi ken mau ya kata ke 1972 21st January bangi yo ya ke jela jongi tang da ini ikenten ai jing mut lang jonga nakabenta ki ministers baro ki bamla banwan banyeng hang ne haransan kublai shi hajar ngo imslam kari khasi imslam kari jantia kari garo imslam ka Meghalaya jai hind shi hajar ngo
Kublai Shibon, Kong Dr. Mazel Amprin Lingdo, Ibri Minister, Jogatanat Information and Public Relations, Kublai Shibon, Yakitugi, Kintin Sbai, Ki Kintin Rupa, Gijongpi, Kipante Song Yingi, Yakajala Kajongi, Yakajat Kong Jungi, but Kamtam Yakalaway, Kabapernai. Before we have the Meghalaya Day Excellence Award, I'm here to announce the recipients of these 3 prestigious awards of the state, that is Utirot Singh Award for Arts and Literature, Patogan N. Sangma Award for Social Services, and Ukyang Nangba Award for Sports and Games. For the Meghalaya Day Awards 2025, for the Utirot Singh Award for Arts and Literature, the recipient is Shri Sember Turush A. Sangma. Can we have a round of applause for these brave souls? For the Patogan N. Sangma Award for Social Services, the recipient is Reverend Whaley Cooper Kongwir. Last but not the least, Ukyang Nangba Award for Sports and Games. The recipient is Shrimati Kamon Walang. These recipients will be receiving the awards on the Republic Day. We now come to the most important part of the program, the distribution of Meghalaya Day Excellence Award. I would request the Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, to grace the stage together with the Guest of Honors, Shri Snya Bhalang Dhar, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Preston Tinsong, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Meghalaya. The Meghalaya Day Excellence Award was constituted on 20th December 2004 for the purpose of recognizing those government employees who excel in the performance, highlighting the exemplary and outstanding achievements and devotion to duty. The award carries a citation with a cash award of Rs 20,000 for each awardee. The following are the recipients of the Meghalaya Day Excellence Award 2024. First and foremost, we have Shrimati Baryakor Dingdo, Superintendent, Secretariat Administration Establishment Department. Can we have her on stage, please? To be followed by Dr. Wandaka Nikla, Associate Professor, District Institute Education and Training, Nongstoin. Followed by Shrimati Dariti Kharbuli, the Joint Secretary, Urban Affairs Department, who is not here for various reasons. I call upon Srimati Sukman Rapthap, UDA, Food, Civil Supplies and Consumer Affairs Department. Also Shri Bankerlang Franklin, Assistant Superintendent Home, Political Department. He is also not here, not present due to various reasons. I call upon Shri Gordon Ridley Kharduj, Assistant Research Officer, Directorate of Higher and Technical Education. Shrimati Wandakir Walang, UDA, Personnel and ARC. Shrimati Evangeline Khonglam, Assistant Superintendent, Department of Labor, Employment and Skill Development. Shri Rishanlang Kharpran, UDA, Education Department. Shrimati Antonina P. Rani, LDA, Public Health Engineering Department. Shri L. Bostar Singh Langste, UDA, Directorate of Soil and Water Conservation. Shri Tengsal G. Momin, Assistant Enforcement Inspector, Office of the Deputy Commissioner, Revenue Enforcement, West Garo Hills, District, Tura. Shri Francis M. Sangma, UDA, Directorate of School Education and Literacy. Shrimati Kipsi Mary Papang, UDA, Directorate of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary. Shri Kerman Singh Pangrop, Driver, Directorate of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary. Shri Milan Singh, Peon, Home Police Department. Shri Bhagindra Singha, Peon, Secretariat Administration Department, Nazarat. Shrimati Libon Uriah, Peon, Office of the General Manager, District and Commerce and Industry Center, East Khasi Hills District, Shillong. Shri Chonsing M. Sangma, Peon, Office of the Sub-Divisional Officer, Civil, Dadengre. I would call up again the names. Shri Bhagindra Singha, Peon, Secretariat, Administration Department, Nazarat. Shrimati Libon Uriah, Peon, Office of the General Manager, District Commerce and Industry Center, East Khasi Hills District, Shillong. Shri Chonsing M. Sangma, Peon, Office of the Sub-Divisional Officer, Civil, Dadengre. And last but not the least, Shri Pitseng D. Sangma, Peon, Office of the Deputy Commissioner, Housing, West Garo Hills District, Tura. Can we have a round of applause for these recipients of these Meghalaya Day Excellence Award? Kipsi Mary Papang, UDA, Directorate of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary. Thank you, sir. I request our esteemed chief guests, our guest of honors, to kindly take their seat. Thank you, sir, very much. We will now have a cultural item, a singer from this part of the region, from Jaintia. She calls herself as Nide. She will be singing for us a song, Yetre Ham Yam Len, which she told me at the backstage that wherever you go, you flaunt your roots, whether you work abroad or you're just studying anywhere, but don't forget your roots, flaunt your roots. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Nide.
Halami haywan
Thank you so much, Nide, for that wonderful song. And for the most important part of the program, we request our chief guest, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, to grace the stage and deliver his speech. Sir.
Our respected Deputy Chief Ministers who are present out here today, my cabinet colleagues, His Excellency Mr. Sardor Mirza Yusupovich Rustambai, the Honorable Ambassador to India, Embassy of Republic of Uzbekistan, our respected MLAs who are present out here, our respected Chief Secretary and all the government officials who are present out here today, our traditional heads from different localities and different villages and communities who are present out here, our awardees of the different excellence awards that we have given out here today, our friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. I take this opportunity to wish each and every one of you on this momentous occasion of the 53rd anniversary of Meghalaya Statehood Day. On this occasion, I thank God Almighty for the blessings that He has showered on the people of the state, blessed us with this beautiful state, and blessed us in the last 53 years with all the wonderful development and work that we have seen in our state. I also would like to remember the great contributions that were made by leaders and the founders of our state. JJM Nicholas Roy, Captain Williamson Sangma, Professor Gigi Swell, B.B. Lingdo, D.D. Pugh, P.R. Kindia, and many others, many others, including the quiet warriors and fighters who contributed in immense ways, fought tirelessly, peacefully, so that we could enjoy the benefits of having the state, of all the hard work and the foundations that these leaders, these visionary leaders, had laid down and the sacrifices that they have made. This is a moment we must remember their contribution, and I take this opportunity to acknowledge it and also to remember them for the great sacrifices that they have made. On this day, I also would like to remember and acknowledge the efforts that have been made by the past governments, by the previous chief ministers, the previous cabinet ministers, chief secretaries, officials, some of you who may be present out here today, retired, but have contributed towards making Meghalaya what it is today. We must also acknowledge the efforts of the community, the efforts of our church elders, our religious leaders, and every citizen who has contributed in small or big ways to making Meghalaya what it is today. We have started a tradition of rotating, or I should say having the Meghalaya Day celebration in different parts of the state. Few years back, we had all gathered in Tura to host the celebration of the Meghalaya Statehood Day for the first time ever in the Garo Hills region. Today, continuing with that tradition, we decided to host and have this celebration of Meghalaya Statehood Day in Jowai. And there are many reasons for us to do that. Yes, the capital has its own importance. And yes, Shillong is the main important city in our state. It hosts the Secretariat, the Assembly, and all the other important government offices. But while we have that all in Shillong, the state is made up of its people. The state is made of its citizens, for its citizens. God has blessed us with great diversity in our state. We must acknowledge that diversity. We must share that diversity. And we must celebrate that diversity. And that is the reason why, even though there were large challenges for us to host a program as big as this Meghalaya Statehood Day, because there's a lot of work that goes into this, we decided to do it to show the importance of the people, the regions, and ensure that every single area can participate and be part of this grand celebration. And we as cabinet ministers and as a government should reach out to the people and celebrate this grand occasion together with them. This has also been exemplified in other programs that we have. The Meghalaya Games, the 6th Meghalaya Games is being organized in 53 years, the 4th time by this government in the last 6 to 7 years. Last year we had it in Tura, and then I announced that we will be having it in Jowai. I must thank our local MLA, our Deputy Commissioner, and all others who have made this Meghalaya Games, in spite of all the challenges that you've had, truly special and meaningful for the state, and especially for the young boys and girls who have come here to participate in these games. Just this morning, we have laid the foundation stone for the new secretariat for our state. This is one of the largest projects that we have ever taken up at the state level. This administrative city will have all the secretariat as well as the directorates in one location. And a new location has been selected for this. And the idea is very simple, that our capital city must expand and must grow. It is too congested. Also, we need newer technologies, newer architectural buildings, so on and so forth. But as I was mentioning in that program today, that it's not about just a secretariat coming up. This new secretariat and this massive project that we are giving, that we are putting up, we have laid the foundation, is a symbol and the message to the rest of the country that Meghalaya dares to dream. And Meghalaya dreams, and we dare to also pursue that dream and make it happen. It is also a testament and a symbol of our vision for the state. It is also a symbol of the kind of work that we intend to do for the state and for the people. And that is why today is a really historic day in one way, when we have laid the foundation of the new secretariat. And it will expand and become one of the biggest growth centers. It will become one of the biggest job creators. It will have an investment of over 5,000 crores from state government, but over 10,000 crores from the private sector in terms of the growth. And the entire community that is around that area, almost about 25 to 30 square kilometers of area where the land is mostly community owned, are going to hugely benefit with this growth story. And this is today, as I said, a very, very historic day, not just because of the 53rd anniversary, but because of the statehood, because of the foundation that we laid for the new secretariat. And it's not just in Shillong. Our secretariats, our mini secretariats, you can call them the integrated administrative complexes, whatever nomenclature you use. But this kind of investment in our administrative setup is happening at all levels. Whether it's the administrative setup in Jowai, in Peninsula, in Tura, or even the DC offices or the block offices across the state, there is a huge push towards ensuring that administration gets closer to the people and the infrastructure provided to deliver the services to the people are made even stronger. Friends, in the last 53 years, many achievements have been achieved. I'm happy that in the last 7 years, many things which did not happen in the past have happened during this MDA government. The state anthem has been finalized and the revised one has been released today after 53 years of our statehood. I was in Chutwaku locality the other day, and I was sharing with our Deputy Chief Minister that even Chutwaku locality has got its own anthem. And we as a state, we don't have our own anthem. That is how sad, I should say, things were. I don't blame anybody, but these were facts. And today we are proud that we were able to bring in the natural diversity, the different cultures and languages of the 3 major tribes into our state anthem. And I would like to thank our Rajya Sabha MP, our Deputy Chief Minister, our MLAs from Jente Hills. I remember, on a light note, of course, our Rajya Sabha MP coming to me and telling me that if Panar language is not added, he will resign from the party. But yes, this is how the sentiment is. And I understand the emotions that have come up. And we're happy today that after extensive consultation and discussion at all levels, we were able to incorporate Panar, few lines but meaningful, and today launch the revised state anthem, which has happened after 53 years of our statehood. We didn't have a state symbol. I don't know if you can notice on top there's a logo. Meghalaya did not have its symbol or its emblem. We only used to have the Ashoka Chakra, and I'm sure that you understand the meaning behind that symbol. It symbolizes the 3 hills that are there. It symbolizes the different instruments that are played by different communities, and it also has got the different ornaments that are there, part of the different communities. And this thought process went into coming up with this symbol. We didn't have flights coming into Shillong till 2018, where we had to make tough decisions of investing heavily in removing some obstacles. But today we are happy that flights are coming into Shillong. And I also would like to inform you that very soon we will be having larger commercial flights also landing into Shillong. The extension of the runway has been approved by Government of India. Few issues with land bank are pending. We expect to close that in the next couple of weeks. We are working very hard. I expect the construction to start very soon, and hopefully anything between 8 months to 15 months time, I expect that larger aircrafts, the commercial A320 and other aircrafts of that size, will be able to land in Umroi Airport directly from Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Kolkata, and all the other metros, which again will be a major game changer. We do not have a university of our own. For 53 years, we have been functioning without a university. Every state in this country has its state university, and we did not. Because of that, our students had to face challenges giving CUET exam. We managed to get the exemptions 4 times. But now that we have got our own state university, it's not only about the CUET exams, it's also about encouraging, giving focus on education, encouraging research, allowing our different colleges to affiliate to our university, and ensuring that higher and technical education goes to the next level. We are in works now to ensure that the campuses of this university will start now in Shillong, and slowly and steadily we will work towards ensuring that it reaches to other parts of the state, including in Jowai in the near future. We do not have 5-star hotels in Meghalaya. It is only in the last 3 years that 2 very good 5-star hotels have come up after 53 years. Well, that time was 51 years. But I'm happy to inform you that we have 4 more 5 stars coming up in the next 3 years' time. The paperwork has been completed. 1 tendering has already been done and work is allotted. Another 3 to 4 more, will be allotted very soon, and we'll have many more 5-star hotels that are coming up that will of course change the entire dynamics of tourism in our state to come. The other day I was talking to some of our nurses who are working in the different hospitals, and they were telling me, "Sir, why didn't you start this program to send nurses to Singapore and to Japan earlier? We also would have gone. We also wanted to spend some time and work in Japan, work in Germany, work in Singapore." And today, our government is facilitating this entire process. Just today, I received pictures. I couldn't show it, but just today I received pictures of 6 of our nurses who just landed in Singapore this morning. And another 15 will be going in about a week's time. Close to about 30 of them are there in Japan. And the next 3 years, I expect close to 2,000 of our nurses will be working in Singapore and in Japan. And just to share with you, These nurses, even today, I have the full record with me, are sending close to about 80,000 rupees per month to their family. And these are nurses who have never stepped out of the headquarters or even out of the village. The first time they went was to Bangalore based on a training program which we facilitated, and the next stop for them was Tokyo. And these are the kinds of opportunities that we hope we will be able to provide our young generation in the days and the years to come. And nursing is just one example of that. There is a lot of work that is going on in our skill development programs. We are mapping our skill training programs based on the country's requirements with whom we are tying up very closely. We have already tied up very closely with Japan and Singapore. We are working towards tying up with Australia. And I hope that Meghalaya will become one of the premier states in terms of providing manpower to different parts of the state, of the world. But while we say that, we also realize that we need to do a lot more in terms of the population that we have in our state. Just this morning, while we laid the foundation stone for the Secretariat, I released checks worth 63 crores. This included different farmers, producer groups, about close to 2,000 plus. I don't have the exact number with me right now, but close to 2,000 plus farmers received crores this morning from us. Funds were transferred directly into their accounts. We transferred funds for PES, Payment for Ecosystem Services, under the Green Meghalaya program. And for those who don't know this program, Meghalaya is one of the first states in the country to pay money to the community to protect the forest. It is a land owned by the community. We only want you not to destroy the forest. And for that, government is paying you up to 20,000 rupees per hectare per year. And this is a very successful program. Last year, we've been able to protect 50,000 hectares. Our target this year is to protect 1 lakh hectares. And we, as I said, we are one of the first states in the country to have done that program. In the overall growth story of Meghalaya, of the last 53 years, and now more importantly, the coming 53 years, it is very crucial for us as a state and as a government to lay the correct foundations, to craft and make the correct policies, to make sure the capacity of our people to implement and to absorb is increased, to be able to ensure that we make partnerships with different stakeholders, different organizations, different states, and perhaps even different countries. Our friend, the respected ambassador to India from the Republic of Uzbekistan, this is the second time that we're meeting. He has been so positive towards Meghalaya. We met in the Meghalaya festival. We were together with him watching the Europe concert. And he enjoyed it so much, he said, I need to come back to your state. We need to figure out how we can work together. Friends, in this global world, no nation, no state can expect or imagine to survive or grow on its own. We need partnerships. We need to tie up. We need to figure out what are our strengths and what are their strengths, and find ways in which we can weave together a partnership that will be sustainable, mutually beneficial, and long-lasting. So therefore, friends, I will not take much time. We have got another very important program, which is the Meghalaya Games. Will be going there. I had a very, very long speech that was prepared for me, but of course I'm not reading that speech. But I do take this opportunity once again to really wish all of you a very happy Meghalaya Day. But before I sit down, I only have one thing to tell each and every one of you. Please ask yourselves, when you wish somebody Meghalaya Day, what do you actually mean? Are you actually wishing a happy Meghalaya Day? Or are there thoughts inside our minds, in our hearts, of differences that certain sections may try to bring out? We are a diverse state. Everybody will love their own community, will have feelings for their own people. But we must remember that when this state was formed, it was formed with the unified effort of every single community. Everybody played a role. And today, if we forget that, then we are going to be losing the meaning of our statehood, the meaning of Meghalaya. And we will be, in a way, diluting the vision, the thought process that our leaders had when they had laid the foundation of our state. Let us move together positively. Challenges will be there. Differences will be there. It can only be sorted out by mutually working together. Challenges can be overcome by making sure that we are working hand in hand. I was asked in 2023 that we have a deputy chief minister already. Why are you having a second deputy chief minister? I'm telling you, in terms of the public, that in 2023, I decided that Mr. Preston Tinsong, a very senior person, is there with us as our Deputy CM, who contributes immensely with his vast experience. But I decided that we will have Masnyo Balangdhar also as a Deputy CM. And the reason was to give that message to the state and our people that we will work together. When he had to give the awards, the three of us came up. It's not just because we're Deputy CM and CM. It is to give the message of unity to all the citizens of our state. And so I leave you with that thought, that I urge all of you to introspect and to always ask yourself, what is Meghalaya Day? Our youngsters don't know. Some of them don't know about the struggles that our people faced when we were part of undivided Assam. Why we went ahead and fought for our statehood, and what challenges and sacrifices our leaders made. Look back into history. Today is a day precisely for that. To look back and to remember that and to remind ourselves we are lucky to have our own state. We are lucky to be able to be governed by our own people. We're lucky to be able to make programs, policies, and development programs based on consultation with community leaders, stakeholders, and take our state forward. Let us cherish that. Let us always value that. And let us work in a positive way to take our state and our country forward. Wishing you all once again a very, very happy Meghalaya Day. I was told by our Honorable Health Minister, I'm sorry I was about to conclude, but I just remembered, that apart from the other development programs, there is approval for the nursing school that has been, nursing college which has been approved by the health department for Jowai. So this is again another good announcement that I would like to make. Apart from the many other development projects that are going on, the nursing college in Jowai again will be of great benefit to especially the youth and the youngsters of the state and particularly of this region of Gentle Hills. So once again, I wish you all the very best. May God bless each and every one of you, and may God bless our beautiful state of Meghalaya. Kublai Shibun, Matela, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for instilling in us a sense of pride, hope, and of course, to dare to dreams. And I'm sure those dreams will be achieved one fine and a beautiful day. Ladies and gentlemen, I would request Sri M.S. Sangma, MCS, Director of Information and Public Relations, to deliver the vote of thanks.
As we conclude the official function of this year's Meghalaya Day celebration, I would like to thank our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Conrad K. Sangma, for always being there for all of us and for consenting to be the chief guest in today's program. Thank you, sir, and thank you for your inspiring speech. I would also like to thank Sri Preston Tensong and Sri Sniao Palangthar, Deputy Chief Ministers, for being with us, for encouraging us, and for making the program more grand. Thank you, sirs. I'm also grateful to Dr. M. Amprin Lingdo, Honorable Minister of IPR, for consenting to be the special guest in today's program and for leading us always from the front. Thank you for your speech as well, ma'am. And thank you for being there always with us. Thanks also goes to other cabinet ministers, A.T. Mondal, Kaming Wan Umbon, and other MLAs, MDCs, and other leaders. Thanks also to our special guest of today, His Excellency Mr. Sardor M. Rustambayev, Ambassador to India, Embassy of Republic of Uzbekistan. Sir, your presence today in our midst made this year's Meghalaya Day celebration a special one. Thank you, sir. I would be failing in my duty if I had not mentioned my heartfelt gratitude to our own Chief Secretary, Sri D.P. Walang IAS, who always led us from the front and guided us to have a successful Meghalaya Day celebration. Thank you so much, sir, and thank you for delivering the keynote address. My heartfelt gratitude also goes to other senior officials such as Dr. Shakil Ahmed, Additional Chief Secretary, Sri F.R. Kharkongor, Principal Secretary, Sri R.S. Gill, PCCF, and other IAS, IPS, and MCS officials in our midst. I also thank the entire team of District Administration of West Gentle Hills District, led by DC and SP, who have worked very hard to arrange everything in this small hall, but it was a successful one. Thank you so much, sirs, and thank you entire team of West Gentle Hills District. I also would like to thank the YH Nongs, religious leaders, community leaders, senior citizens, and all the citizens of East and West Gentle Hills, and also especially of Jowai town, for being here and filling up the hall and taking part in this year's Meghalaya Day celebration. It is also with heartfelt gratitude to different departments, IPR department, Arts and Culture department, personnel, home, police, and political departments for being there and for helping us in making this program successful. Also, my thanks goes to the Home Guards for the brass band, who will be playing the national anthem at the end of this program. And a special thanks to the Arts and Culture for allowing us to use this auditorium for this program. Thank you so much for allowing us to use this hall. Also, I would like to thank the Meghalaya Day Excellence Awardees for being there to receive their awards and for making this program more grand. Also, my gratitude goes to the participants in the different pre-event programs, Battle of Bands, Panar Bikers Association, futsal teams, and the cultural troops who have performed different items today in our midst. Thank you so much. Also, my thanks goes to Opus production team who managed this event this year very well. Thank you so much, Opus, and different SSGs for setting up stalls outside, which we will be able to witness at the end of this program. I also would like to thank the friends from the media without failing. Thank you so much for being there always and for covering the program. If I fail to mention anybody in my vote of thanks, I thank you all. Thank you, Kublai, Mutela, Jai Hind.
Thank you very much for the vote of thanks. I'd request the chief guest, the guest of honors, special guests, and ladies and gentlemen to please rise for the national anthem. Thank you, one and all. Till we meet again, do take care.
Felicitation.